Well, hello, my beautiful friend, Miss Rachel. How are you doing today? I hope you're doing good. Thank you so much for joining our Zodiac family, and also thank you for being so patient with me in waiting for your reading. I appreciate that. Are you ready to get started on your reading? Awesome. Here, let me turn the light down. So I had it up because I left my camera holder in the car. Now, past you were collaborating on whether you're adapting yet collaborating. Does that make sense? So you're collaborating with someone and adapting to a situation and coming to a revelation. Bottom of the deck, making an effort. Alright, before you see 3 cards. Past, current, and possible future. Now remember, when we get to the future, its future is not set in stone and can change anytime you so choose it, alright? Now I'll be doing a 4th pile that will tie all the energy together. It's all the energy between past, present, and future. You know, the ones that we don't really mention a lot. Let's see what's going on. My beautiful Miss Rachel. Ooh, okay. Okay. Oh. Okay, bottom of this deck is that you're on the move. Sorry for the glare. See if I can't turn the volume. Oh, no, I can't do anything about that. Sorry. It's already down as far as it'll go. Alright. Let's look at each of these cards. Now, you are collaborating with a possible Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo businessman who was possibly stealing from you. Maybe ideas? It was sabotage, or he's deceiving you. But you didn't let that hold you back because you were completing your tasks. And you had the willpower to keep going. That's past energy, alright? Currently, you are adapting to a possible lover. I feel that you put an end to one situation, alright? And you're currently in hermit mode, possibly with that lover, not letting anybody into your little circle. Yeah. So it's just you two, possibly dealing with a Gemini. Don't have to be, but you know, or a Virgo. Possible future is that you had a revelation. Okay, so you had a revelation. Someone passed away. Or they're going to. It's just a loss, right? No one likes hearing that. Or you did and you're in mourning. Does that make sense? So there are people that see what you're going through, but they don't understand what you're going through, and you're just a mess, and you don't know what to do. It kind of brought your tower down, right? You're a little bit, you have so many choices, you don't know what to do. You're a little dizzy. But you do, you call judgment. You don't let this hold you back. That person watching you, I don't know if they're male or female. They're the deceased. They're doing okay. Alright. I believe they don't want you to worry about them. They're okay. Alright, so Fourth pile. You were dealing with possibly a Taurus. You're waiting for knowledge to come to you. You're also dealing with an Aries, Leo, or Sag, someone who's an entrepreneur. And you were told to, well, you're probably dealing with a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces as well, somewhere along the line. But this one, okay, so he blew off his leg and just built himself a new one. That's the type of person that person is. And this person is calling for you to use a little bit of your heart when making a decision, not to go all Queen of Swords. But you have your Nine of Cups, but you're fighting to keep it. You're fighting for what's yours. Now, this says that you have competition. So someone's being an asshat around you, right? You do realize maybe you need to put them straight. Go all Ace of Swords on them. And honestly, here's the truth. That you're in competition, right? But you shouldn't be in competition with anyone but yourself. That doesn't make sense, I know. But trust me, it does. Here's an example. Compete against yourself. Get a piece of paper, write down your goals, everything you want to do in the world, right? You're not defined by being stuck in one career forever. So say you want to do something a little bit more or expand your horizons. Okay? Say you work at let's just use this example. I was watching this YouTube video about Halloween. Say you work with prosthetics, right? For regular Halloween. Well, why don't you reach out to an actual Hollywood film crew and apply to be their VX, what is it called? Where you work and do costumes and stuff, or like the makeup and stuff for the people. I know that did make sense. Okay, that's all the energy between past, present, and future. Now, knock out those goals. Do what makes you happy. Let's look at the bottom of Jane Austen's deck. Now we have the effort card. So you're making an effort while also waiting for your wish fulfillment and wanting to claim destiny, but you're also discovering that you do have options. You're not stuck in the mud. And in realizing that, you're going to find clarity and move, possibly towards a Gemini or lover, right? Now you're preparing to be a little bit more assertive. Not to mention, you want to solve mysteries, but you are a mystery, especially to someone who's very generous. You're going to be rejecting someone if you haven't already, because this is all the energy between past, present, and future as well. It's just the whole deck story or whatever, right? You know where they go. You're rejecting someone who's betrayed you and starting new. You're waiting for your Emperor. You're going to complete that task as an enthusiastic Empress, right? You're going to be creatively sharing your transitional journey. While awakening, you're awakening to the fact that you need to be more perceptive. You want quality in life, not quantity. And you're working your ass off for stability. And you're accomplishing a lot, you are. Especially in regards to being very courageous and using your intuition to be more positive, right? You want security, but you're taking bits of it in moderation, especially in regards to challenge. So the challenges you're taking in moderately, right? And you want to celebrate the fact that you have an extra pep in your step in regards to energy. Now, you will be disappointed. That's just a fact. You're going to be disappointed along the line. But you Kind of reminds me of Kirsten Dunst when she played an Interview in the Vampire, just a little bit. Just this girl has brown hair. This is the charm card. So you are using your charm and sharing your traditions, right? Working and honing in on your skills while dealing with a lot of anxiety. Now you are being very cautious in regards to contemplating a transition or transformation, right? You're keeping your emotions in check, especially in regards to happiness, because you want to continue being able to introspect or look within in regards to your money, material wealth, while finding balance. Now you are going to be tempted. You are. That's just how it is. Don't let the devil tempt you. He might just end up playing mind games, and you don't need that shit. You've got so much going for you right now. Alright, I'm going to clear this up, and we'll look and see what else is hiding within the zombie tarot deck in regards to your story. And your number is 33. Okay. Okay, zombie deck. Now, as you knew you were on the move, you're possibly trying to avoid a strings attached situation with a very toxic person. Now, you are leaving the past behind and finding justice, but you are a little bit bored with the situation. And yet, someone has a lot of passion for you, possibly a past person, and it got you kind of stuck in your head. But you're feeling like everybody wants a piece of you, you know, and betrayed, severely betrayed. That everybody wants something of you, and you're just like, hey, can you just put the fucking leg back? I need that. Like, I can't go to work without socks tomorrow. I'll smell funny. I need that. I need that. I need that meat cleaver. How am I supposed to chop up meat? Just like, I feel like they keep taking and taking your ideas from you and not giving you any credit. You're trying to find balance, but you're waiting. You're waiting for some cavalry to arrive, and you want to give your cup of love to someone, but you're sacrificing a lot, and then you're going to end up saying some shit that's going to really fuck up some people, if you haven't already. So, you got to think about what you're going to say and how you're going to say it to whoever you're going to say it to, because no matter how you say it, or what you say, it matters how you say it, okay? Because you can say something nice, and they could take it the wrong way. People are just like that. They only listen to what they want to listen to, okay? And I know for a fact you're having issues with people listening. You kind of feel like a brick wall, but you are gonna prosper, and you're gonna celebrate your rewards, and you're gonna be entering into Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo energy, right? As the Knight of Hazards temporarily. See, you're getting everything you want out of a situation, but you're not getting your needs met, right? You're not getting recognition for what you're doing in certain areas, which leaves you in anxiety. And there's someone at Aries, Leo, or Sag that needs a lot for growth. Oh man, can't even speak right. Blah 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 blah. I do not say blah 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 blah. You just did. Freaking Adam Sandler. Anyway, you're dealing with a Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius who's very stubborn, authoritative, and judgmental. But you're getting victory, right? You've got options, and you are paying attention. You're paying attention quite well in regards to this player card. In a regular tarot deck, he is your knight in shining armor. But in my tarot deck, even though he's very romantic and adventure and very moody, as soon as this Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces gets what they want, which is your heart, they're going to skip out. And I don't like that energy. I've never liked him in my deck. This, however, is my favorite card. Not only because you're getting a high five from the undead, how awesome is that? But it's like a financial reward, right? But like this, the story behind this card is that it's a world domination card, and every time I think of world domination, I think of Pinky and the Brain theme song, which my sister still doesn't get, even though I took her rats and raised them as my own and named them Pinky and Brain. Okay, so you are dealing with a very self-sacrificial friend, but you're also looking within to your own intuition. Now you are going to be prospering, and you're going to pull out a fucking snow shovel. All right. What does that have to do with? What does that have to do with being on a boat, Libra Empress? What the hell are you talking about? Have you had too many energy drinks? Hell yes, I have. So here's what's going on. You're investing in a snow shovel, and you're going inside of your head, and you're shoveling up those boxes of anxiety and drama, and you're shoving them out your ear hole. You're making room for positive energy, and you're going to be traveling, probably in your head or probably in real life. Could be going out to the mailbox or, to work, or just going to throw a sheet over your head and go trick-or-treating, right? Now, you will be able to make up with someone who you weren't able to sit down with for a long time, but, and I think they're the someone who caused you a lot of anxiety and poverty, and you fought with them. Oh, yes, you did. And they caused you a 3 of Swords. You severed ties. And you're struggling, but that's not going to hold you back from this. Your wealth, family, and contentment. Not to mention, you've got your guardian angel watching you. Normally, this is my soft stalker card, but this is a deceased loved one tonight. And you're going to gain wish fulfillment, all because you were very patient. Very awesome. Alright, so I put you on pause. I will do that quite a bit in order to shuffle and get your readings to you. That way you don't have to sit and listen to me. Sometimes I'll forget and keep talking and then shuffle. You should have seen me before. I spent like an hour and a half shuffling your cards, which is terrible. But I'm just trying to gather your energy. Now, you sent me your favorite number, and this is what it was for. Are you ready? Now, there is someone who happens to be a King of Swords trying to be very charming with you, alright? But you want quality, and so you're getting a high five from the undead, Now you're trying to find clarity in regards to this Aries, Leo, or Sag who has a lot of growth to do, alright? You've gained courage by accepting a situation for what it is. And, you are very happy in certain aspects, especially in regards to becoming victorious. Now, there is an Emperor, possibly an Aries or Sagittarius, that you're going to find balance with, alright? But you are definitely going to be encountering the player card. You're going to be rejecting him. Alright? That's a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. You're coming in together with another King of Cups. Someone a little bit more grown. Okay? Or you're collaborating. You could be collaborating like what I said before, which is taking your scales and weighing out the pros and cons and putting a little bit of your emotions into having them collaborate in order to come up with what you want to say, if that made any sense. Sorry about the background noise, my husband's talking. You want new beginnings, but you're kind of a little bit hampered with anxiety. You kind of feel like there is no new beginning, but there will be. You are making a choice, alright, to call judgment. You're not going to stop being generous, especially when you have so much to offer. You're going to create something. You're going to become an entrepreneur. Sorry about that. You're going to be generous with your time, and you're going to start something from the ground up. Sorry about the whispering. That's my kid. Now you are gonna slowly collect your cups, moderate your wishes. All right, taking them in moderation, because you've been working really hard, and suddenly there was a tower moment. All right, this could be a good tower moment or a bad tower moment. I feel that it could be a really good tower moment. Sorry about that noise. My husband's on the game system. If you heard him. Now, this could be a good tower moment, and I believe it has a lot to do with a breakthrough within your hard work and creativity. Now, you are going to be growing and moving and fighting for what's yours. And yeah, there will be disappointment along the road, but you are going to be claiming your destiny, all right? You're going to be gaining security by entering the chariot, okay? You're going to be moving on, transitioning, getting help, all right? Transitioning to the sunlight, hope. And you're going to keep being positive. And yeah, you're going to be able to sit down with people you were fighting with before. And you're going to gain a revelation in regards to the fact that you did go in mini hermit mode. So they hurt your feelings. You went and licked your wounds and you came back. You came back even balanced, all right? And you were able to handle this poverty, financial loss, and anxiety. Yes, you were. And you were also able to handle this betrayal because you came at it from a new approach. You decided that you were going to be cautious and you were tired of fighting over stupid shit. You have a lot of anxiety, but you were very perceptive. And when being perceptive, you awoke into the fact that there was betrayal, Three of Swords. Now, you had two energy cards. There's a lot of passion, right? This is fire sign passion. That's what wands are. Now, you're going to find introspection, okay? That's the hermit, by going within and recognizing that you are going to gain you're going to gain recognition for your hard work and skills. Honestly, you're going to be well known in your industry, and you are using your intuition and realizing that you're disappointed and bored with fucking what's going on. You are going to be sheltering yourself in a little, or shrouding yourself in mystery, all right? Because you decide you're going to step into the Fool card now. You're the Fool, not a fool. There's a difference, okay? So you got an extra pep in your step. You released your mental baggage. You took that snow shovel and scooped up those boxes and hucked them out your eardrum. Now you're waiting. You're waiting for justice to prevail. You're keeping your emotions under control, especially when completing tasks, and you're celebrating the fact that you're walking away from something that you discovered wasn't good for you by waiting for word. Okay, now you're prepared a lot, and you are juggling, and struggling, but you know for a fact that it's worth it, and here's why. Bottom of the deck. You've got options. You're not going to let this shit hold you back. You've got options and your wish fulfillment card. Alright, let's move on to the spreads now. Alright, so in regards to whoever is betraying you at work, that be where it's at, you should stay cool, calm, and collected, and give them enough rope to hang themselves. See, here's the thing: is you're gonna branch out and become an entrepreneur. You're gonna start your own business, but you still need a job in order to save up enough money so you could do that. I suggest you look at your local DOPL, Department of Public Licensing. I don't know if you have one where you're at. We have one in Utah, but you can look up business licenses and stuff there, and then apply for one, and then just start putting your business together. All right. Or don't say anything and just apply for the other companies, right? That's what I'd do if I were you. Go big and don't go home. Go big. Because you know the saying, go big or go home. Well, I think that you should go big. Home is where the heart is, right? And you are definitely destined for great things. We all are, honestly, but not all of us are able to recognize what we're good at. And you are the very few. You are one of the very few who can. Alright. This is called the Broken Heart Tarot spread. But I'm not going to do the spread. I'm just going to lay them like I did your numbered ones. Because I don't have, like, my camera's too close to the, I don't know if you can tell, but there ain't no way I can fit 8 cards like that. Alright. So this card represents the central issue of your relationship. So you're wanting to share, right? You want to share your cup of love. Okay. How you see the other person is you see them as someone who can collaborate with you and as your wish fulfillment. How they see you is they see you as someone making an effort and someone as a Knight of Wands. So someone who's bold, very impetuous. You are very self-sacrificial, which means that you will rush forward and grab the goodie bag and bring it back. You'll do anything for someone that you love. Anything. You even take a bullet. Now the unknown influences on your relationship with whoever you're thinking about is that you guys are keeping your emotions under control while making a group effort. Where you want the relationship to go is that you want to have the courage to end one situation and begin something new. So start over, maybe. Who can help you in your relationship is basically you. Happiness. Alright? Completing of one task. While the world's going to hell, you're bunkered down and happy. Like right there. The challenges in your relationship is that you want security, but you're fighting for it. Instead of being able to waste your energy on something that'll make you happy, you're in the middle of he said, she said BS. Now, the outcome of your relationship is the devil energy. You could be dealing with a Capricorn. I didn't expect it to go double like that. Double, double, boiling trouble. Got a mental image of the Olsen twins when they were itty bitty. There's a lot of toxicity. I know for a fact something's taking priority over your relationship. Possibly an ex-lover who is stalking you. Or someone who's their ex. It's just, you know, maybe the sex is really good too. Wow. Let's move on to the next spread. See what else is going on. Alright, so now we're doing the gravestone. So the gravestone spread, the first one is this card is the main question of your life. Will I be able to collaborate with this person, come to peace, contentment, and family? And you see someone in the background is like, hey. You hear him screaming your name, hey, can you see me, hear me? And you're like, who's that? I don't know. And you got your fingers in your ear going, I know a song that gets on everybody's nerves. Right? Now, this card represents unforeseen forces acting on that question. So, you know, there is material wealth. There's going to be an end of one situation, the beginning of something new. So it could be that you're beginning your material wealth quest. Now, other people, how they affect you is they make you happy and they make you feel like you're complete. Now, the circumstances affecting your life are that you want security and wish fulfillment. Who or what is available to help you is someone who's willing to share you. But you're not willing to you're willing to share, but you're feeling like you don't want to share them. You're tired of fighting. You're exhausted. Now the outcome is that you're going to keep your emotions in control and be self-sacrificial, right? Bottom of these decks, I can pull it closer. I have short arms, sorry. I just put them farthest away from me to get them out of the way. Is you're going to be cautious in regard to this toxic energy. Alright, let's do the eyeball spread. Ooh, that sounds cool. Alright, so last month you were dealing with a lot of challenges, and then one of the challenges was removing those boxes from your head and moving on. The overview of this month is that you're sharing, right? But people are trying to take too much from you and you're kind of fighting for what's yours. Okay? Now the first week of this month, you were very enthusiastic as the Empress. You were gaining a lot of prosperity and independence. Second week is you kept your emotions in check, especially in regards to this Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio party girl, right? Third week is that you were being more assertive, wanting your destiny. Now, the fourth week of this month is you're being very cautious, especially in regards to your intuition. There are secrets, mysteries that you're trying to solve. Like, nobody's telling you the truth and you're getting sick of that shit. Now, the possibility for next month is that you're going to have a tower, a revelation in regards to a Three of Swords. Now, the Three of Swords could be one of three main things, okay, other than the fact that it's heartache, jealousy, and loss, like at the bottom of the card. What it can mean is, 1, you're cheating or they're cheating, okay? 2, they're complaining about you to family and friends, or people they've just met, or you're doing it to them. That's another third-party thing, right? Bringing outside forces in instead of working it out. The third is that there's something toxic that takes over the relationship, all right? Like, that takes priority over the relationship, like drugs, alcohol, really any form of substance abuse. Then there's gambling, money, workaholics, pornography, sex, gambling. Did I already say gambling? Video games. Just anything that takes priority over your relationship. Now, you're being very, you're using your charm, and you're making progress. Okay? That's the bottom of those decks. Alright. Let's shuffle, and then we'll do the last one, which is the severed head spread. Yeah. Alright, so I reshuffled. Let's do the severed head spread. Now, this card represents the primary issue of your life. The issue is that you're sharing. You're sharing your wish fulfillment. Now, in the distant past, you were awakening to the fact that you were the Queen of Hazards. Now, the recent past is that you made movement with your lover, right? Gemini energy, where you grew closer to your lover. There's a lot of passion, right? Sex blended by passion, you name it. But this card also signifies, if you look at it closely, she ripped his heart out and is sidetracking him with a kiss, and he's over there spraying her tuna, her decomposing tuna between her legs. Does that make sense? So she doesn't smell. So if there was no sex, blinded by passion, you name it, right? Would you have anything in common with this person? Is there anything concrete besides sex and love and all that sizzles and pops, right? I think that was recent, right? So currently you're dealing with love with the Gemini double, right? Who could be this hardworking businessman. The immediate future is that you're collaborating, but you're trying to rest because it's been just a hassle doing everything yourself. The factors that will affect the outcome of your issue is balance and getting a high five from the undead. The official outcome is that you're waiting to find out if there's a Three of Swords. All I can tell you is that at the bottom of the deck you are going to make an effort and you are going to say some shit because you're mad, right, at whoever you're dealing with. Before you start hucking their shit out the balcony window from like 3 stories up, or wherever your apartment is or house, right, before you start being an asshat to them, do your research. Are they cheating? Obviously, don't hamper them, okay? Are they cheating? Are they running off and bitching about you? Is that happening on your end? Is there something that takes priority over a relationship? Are you able to sit down with them and talk about the toxicity and how you're kind of lonely, right? And you are going to make an effort to try and tame your words. But remember, once you cut that bridge off and say some shit, you can't crawl back from it. Oh, Libra Empress, what the hell does that mean? Well, here's what it means, okay? Say you have someone who, you get together and you love them and they love you and, they dote on you and you dote on them. Then one day they're like, I fell out of love with you. I've never loved you. I don't know why we're together. I want to move out, move on. I actually hate you. Stupid shit like that, right? Say they say that to you. And it breaks your heart. It makes you go 2 weeks where the sight and taste of food is gone. And all you can do is drink water to keep alive. And you're just tired and you're sad. But out of nowhere you get hope to get up and keep fighting. Alright? You just keep fighting. And then instead of posting soppy, like hanging out your laundry on Facebook or whatever, you start posting how happy you are. You know? Yeah, you lost a lot of weight because you can't taste food. But you're happy. Make her believe that you're happy. Yeah, you're sad, but you don't want to worry anybody. And you just keep trying to fight to get your taste back, fight to keep your sanity. You deeply love this person, right? You just keep fighting and fighting. And then, you're happy, and you're finally healed, you've entered Empress and Emperor mode. And out of the blue they show up and they're like, hey baby, can I come back? I miss you. Oh, I don't know where my headspace was. I'm deeply in love with you. I regret everything. I don't know where I was. Blah, 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 blah. Right? They think that they got over on you. But every time, you give them a second chance or a third chance or whatever chance they're on, right? And every time they say, oh, I love you, I'm in love with you, in the back of your head, you're going to be like, really? Because remember that you just mind fucked me. Made me super sick. I almost died. I had to pull myself up and build myself up, right? I had to build my empire back up after you fucking decimated it with that bulldozer over there. And now you're trying to mind fuck me with the I love you bullshit. And I don't even know if you really do. And it'll take years for you to fully heal from that. Maybe even like a decade. It's a decade, 10 years. Whatever, right? My point is that you don't want to do that to them. So you're trying to make an effort. Or maybe they said shit to you and broke your heart and you're making an effort to try and understand them. But it's hard. Okay? Now once you burn that bridge, and if you need them, you're not going to be able to go back. Or if they burn that bridge with you, they're not coming back unless you absolutely rebuild a new one. It's just really hard to overcome something like that. Because, they always used to say back in the olden days that people used to die from broken hearts, right? They don't fucking understand how true that was. But during that whole time where you're waiting for them to come back and you're trying to build yourself back up and love yourself again, you have to pretend they don't exist in order to keep your sanity. That shit's hard. Okay. And what they're doing, one of those 3 options, that's hurting you. If that be the case. I don't even know where these cards lay. I just know they're somewhere in your story. Does that make sense? I'm just putting a story together. Your story, actually. Thank you so much for listening to me. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you so, so much for being so patient with me, my beautiful, beautiful Rachel. I love you. And I know you're going through so much. Alright? But the thing is that keep your head up. Okay? Keep fighting for what's yours. Keep your sanity. And know that even though you feel absolutely and utterly alone, you're definitely not. Okay? Definitely not alone. I'm here anytime you need me. Anytime. Alright. Bye, my beautiful, beautiful, beautiful friend, Miss Rachel.